Good afternoon, gentlemen. Good afternoon. I'll be on in a couple of seconds. I'll be on. Let me get my hat ready. Unbelievable. I feel like the Truman Show. Like I'm from the Truman Show. Unbelievable. Good evening, Wicked. Good evening to you, Wicked. Good evening to you, Antonio Jefferson. Unbelievable that Antonio Jefferson. Unbelievable. Sweet Kino is here today, ladies and gentlemen. He's here. Hello, Wicked. I hope everything is going well for you out there. Super. Good to hear that. Good to hear that, Wicked. So we have a good show coming up for you guys. We have a real good show. We got some good things for you guys to know about. I'm sure a lot of you know about this already, but let me see, bring this a little bit down. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't like that light. Vamos a otra vez. Esto, eso, eso está mejor. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back once again to the most popular watch market update show out there. We have been voted the number one watch market update show in the world. Unbelievable. Sweet Kid Kino told me that. Kino to me, Joaquin to you. He's the one that tells me all the information. And ladies and gentlemen, we have an unbelievable watch market update. And before we get into the watch market update, I want to talk to you about a few things that you guys should know about. The first thing I want to tell you is, you should look into buying gold. Gold, yellow gold, pure gold. The gold price per ounce as of today is $3,034.81. Unbelievable what's happening with that gold. The gold price per ounce is $3,034.81. The gold price per gram is $97.86. And the gold price per kilo is $97,561.26. Just to let you guys know what's happening with gold. You guys should look into, buying gold. Look into it. I'm not telling you to buy. Look into it. I'm sure that none of your favorite Muppet Boiler Room secondary grade watch market channels and dealers won't dare to tell you this, but I will. And so will Joaquin to you, Kino to me. Gracias, Kino, por todo lo que estás haciendo por el canal este. Kino's unbelievable. He's on top of things. This channel is growing by the day. We are an organic watch channel with real 100% real subscribers, real likes, real comments, what I'm saying? Real subscribers. We're for real. We're the real thing, and we want you to know all about this channel. It's the real thing. Ladies and gentlemen, there's also another subject that I believe that you guys should know about. There's a big watch show. There's like a circus, It's a watch show that's like a circus. It goes from town to town, like carnies. The carnies, they go to those, they follow the show, the amusement, rides and all that, the elephants and all that good stuff. Well, it's a show that goes around. It goes to Miami, it goes to Orlando, Florida, it goes to Las Vegas, it goes to New York. And since the watch market has been dead, you know, since it's been dead, they have been trying to find new outs, where they can take, the show to, believable, No, no, no. This is not the Fidel Castro look. This is the Truman Show look. Truman. You don't know about Truman? You Google it. This is Truman. Believable. Truman. Truman was the director. The movie. In the Truman Show. So they're going around looking for a new place they can flim flam people. And Kino has people all over the world. And that new show that they're bringing it to us is in the city of that jazz city, New Orleans. And ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, that watch show in the Hilton in New Orleans was dead. Dead. There's not people there, not many watch dealers are there. The watch market is dead, ladies and gentlemen. They say that me and Kino, we have single-handedly destroyed the secondary gray watch market. That we have destroyed it. Unbelievable. I don't know if that's true or not. But they say that we have finished it off. We have been the cause of awakening so many people out there. We have been the cause. And I am believing it that is true. We have a lot to do with finishing up the secondary grade watch market. Unbelievable, but true, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly, Ed Harris. Exactly. Teach him, guys. Teach him out there because these people are still thinking about revolution. And this is Ed Harris from the True Show. And I'm just letting you guys know what's going on because you guys need to, you cannot continue being possum kickers. You guys cannot continue being possum kickers. You know that? And you cannot continue being cow tippers. This is how all these Muppet Boiler Room secondary gray watch market dealers and channels and all that good stuff looked at you guys as possum kickers, cow tippers. You know that? Unbelievable. But all these words that I learned, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot take the credit. The one that teaches me all these slang words, these things, is no other than Sweet Kid Kino. He doesn't tell me in English. He tells me in Castellano, in Spanish. But I just put it together and then it comes out to that, Don't be a possum kicker. Don't be a cow tipper. Stop being that already, ladies and gentlemen. I've been trying to help you guys out for the last 3 years. For the last 3 years, I've been telling you that the watch market is dead. And now all my competitors, all my competitors are using the word, the watch market is dead. They were embarrassed to use that word because, that word has been invented by no other than Sweet Kid Kino, But now everybody's using it freely. The watch market is dead. The watch market is dead. And el negocio de Rolex está muerto. All that good stuff. And we don't care because we're number one. We're the number one watch channel in the world. We've been chosen by no other than Fudinki. If you don't know who Fudinki is, you Google it. Because I'm not going to tell you, and neither is Joaquin to you, Kino to me. He's not going to tell you either. We're not going to tell you. But ladies and gentlemen, so yeah, you know already how that show in New Orleans is dead. Everybody was going to that street, the street over there, the Val Street over there, and they were drinking, and just forgetting about the show because the show was dead. There was no customers to flim flam there in the show. So they went over there to the bakery to eat some of that, that good stuff. I know a little bit about New Orleans because my daughter, my beloved daughter, studied in New Orleans and Loyola University. Unbelievable. But she was there, and we used to go over there for Parent Week. Me and my wife. I love my wife. My wife loves me. It's unbelievable. But ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, that show in New Orleans was a flop. I'm telling you, it was a flop, a total flop. They cannot catch anybody. They couldn't catch nobody as a rebound. To give them the Logo. Just in case. Logo. Okay? If you guys don't know what the logo means, you ask some of these subscribers and they'll let you in. They'll let you in it. They'll let you in it. Absolutely. It's very beautiful. Very beautiful. But ladies and gentlemen, I had to tell you this information because you need to know about this. Because I'm going to be insisting always that the watch market is dead. No matter what these flim flammers keep on pouncing you in the head with, that the watch market is up and running, the watch market is dead. Watch market is dead, ladies and gentlemen. I know what I'm telling you. It's getting sad. It's getting sad. It's getting very, very sad, ladies and gentlemen. Changing the conversation to another topic, ladies and gentlemen. I have this subscriber that reached out to me, you know, and it's funny because he called me up, you know, basically, he wanted to talk to me about the subject about the Rolex GMT Jubilee Pepsi. Listen and learn, ladies and gentlemen. Listen and learn, okay? Esto para escuchar, okay? This is to hear. So this gentleman called me up, and he was he wanted to get like in a debate with me, and he told me, you know, I don't know what these gray watch market dealers think, you know, about the Rolex GMT Jubilee Pepsi. You know, the one with the red, you know, the one with the red and blue, right? Ceramic bezel, which that's what makes that watch, you know. That watch, that little ceramic bezel, you know, they charge you $8,000 more for that, you know. Just in case you don't know that, but again, the blue and red ceramic bezel, they'll charge you 8,000 cabillas, $8,000. So he calls me up and he tells me, I don't know what these Muppet Boiler Room secondary gray watch market dealers think, that they think that the Rolex GMT Pepsi is going to be discontinued. You know, the Rolex, he's telling me, the Rolex GMT Pepsi Jubilee bracelet is going to be around for 7 more years. This guy's telling me this, you know that? And I'm listening to him like Ed Harris, you know, from the Truman Show. I'm just listening to him. And he's telling me all this, you know, he wants to like debate with me, you know, because I don't know if he's hearing well what I'm trying to tell him. You know, I have talked to you guys out there about, you know, discontinued watches. It's a sucker's bet. But obviously this person that called me up didn't really hear my whole video. And I told him, that's too bad. You know, that you're telling me that that's going to be Pepsi GMT Jubilee bracelet for the next 7 years. And I said, that's too bad. And he says, why is that too bad? And I said, that's very bad for the consumer. Because for the next 7 years, what you're saying, the Muppet Boiler Room secondary gray watch market channels and dealers are going to get to flim flam you for 7 more years and fleece you for 7 more years. Because the secondary gray watch market dealers and channels, they don't want that watch. This is the poster child. This is the poster child for them to give you the logo. Understand me? Logo, just in case you didn't get it. The logo. Understand me? And he's like saying, what do you mean? I said, of course, you didn't hear my video. They don't want that. They're making you think that they want that watch to get discontinued. Once that watch gets discontinued, the fever is over. You know? That that discontinued word is over. That collector's dream is over. Collector's grade is over. You know that? And he says, what do you mean? I said, of course, they don't want that watch to discontinue. They make believe that they want the watch to get discontinued. This is 7 more years for what you're saying, that they're going to get to fleece you and flim flam you out of your children's tuition money. It's a sucker's bet. You know, it's a sucker's bet. And this person, me saying everything that I said in my video, he didn't hear me. He just says, you know, these dealers think that they're going to discontinue this watch and it's going to be a Pepsi for the next 7 years. He's telling me that. And I'm listening to him. And I explained to him, this is all a way. They all want this to get you taken. You know, to get into your children's tuition money, to get into your 401k. These people are very smart. Listen to me. Discontinue watches is a sketch to give you the logo. Somebody put up there the logo to see if anybody's following me. To give you the logo. You understand me? these people want this watch to continue going on so they can keep on loading up on Pepsis to get you taken, you know, to get you taken. Para romperte el orto, romperte el orto. You understand me? It's a sucker's bet, ladies and gentlemen. You guys, if you come to this channel, you're going to learn. Obviously, you saw this gentleman that wanted to debate with me, thinking that I wanted myself for that watch to get discontinued. If the watch gets discontinued, the watch is going to die. It's going to flatline. You understand me? It's going to flatline. The watch hype is going on while the watch is being talked about being discontinued, becoming a collector's grade, becoming a collector's dream. You understand? Because now they don't want to use no more discontinue, you guys. They want to use these fancy words. Collector's choice, collector's dream. You understand me? This is the way they're going to keep on harping you, you know? Logo, you know? And keep on giving it to you. And where that Kino? Kino went like this to me. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. So this person is trying to debate because he believes that I want the watch to get discontinued. Because he thinks that, to me, it doesn't make if it gets discontinued or it keeps on going. They're going to get you. What the Muppet Boiler Room secondary gray watch market dealers is, what they want is for the watch to keep on going. Keep on going for 5, 4. You know, like what they did with the John Mayer. Dead. You know, the John Mayer, Daytona, yellow gold with the green dial. They had you for 5 years talking about the watch is going to get discontinued. The watch is going to get discontinued. Ladies and gentlemen, that watch went all the way up. It went all the way up. All the way up to $185,000. Can you imagine all the lollipop suckers and window lickers and possum kickers and cow tippers that gave away $185,000? You'll be lucky today if you get $55,000 for that watch. That's right. You heard it right. You'll be lucky if you get for that Rolex Daytona with the green dial if you get $55,000. That's all right. You don't have to believe me. Just take your watch, the one you have, and try to sell it. See what they're going to offer you. They're going to offer you less than $55,000. And the same thing is going to happen if the Rolex GMT Jubilee Pepsi gets discontinued. He's going to die. The fever is over. The fever is over. All these Muppet Boiler Room secondary gray watch market channels and dealers, they want this watch not to get discontinued. They make believe and they sell you the dream when it gets discontinued, it's going to go all the way up to $60,000. Poor kids, you know, they go to school, you know, college students that took out all those loans to buy those watches. They're getting the logo. They're getting the logo. La situación está jodida, muchacho. You cannot continue. You cannot continue being possum kickers. You don't know what a possum kicker is? If you don't know what a possum kicker is, you need to Google it. You got to stop being cow tippers, you know, cow tippers, you know, possum kickers, window lickers, crayon eaters, tomato cans, Palmolive dish lickers, you know, crumb bums. You got to stop that. Stop giving away your children's tuition money away. How many times am I going to tell you? It's all a sketch. So that gentleman, when I finished the conversation with him, he left like puzzled, like, wow, this man makes sense. He had to tell me, you know what, you make sense. I told him, you know, it's not me. I told him it's not me. It's Sweet Kid Kino. He's the brains behind this channel. I'm just a voice. I repeat what he tells me to say. And you know what? He had the nerve to ask me if Kino really exists. Can you believe that? Él me preguntó a mí que si tú existes de verdad, Kino. El gilipollas ese. But it's what it is. You know, it's what it is. You know, I'm here to help you guys out. And that subscriber today, he left homeless. I left him homeless. I said, but who says that, we believe that the watch is going to get discontinued? This is what they want. They don't want this watch to get discontinued. It's the opposite of what you're saying. They want this watch to be talking about, it's the poster child. This is the watch, like the Daytona yellow gold with the green dot was the poster child for all those years. And then it was the Patek Philippe stainless steel with the blue dial. They were the poster child. Now is the Rolex GMT Pepsi with a Jubilee bracelet with the red and blue ceramic bezel. That's the new poster child. And he tells me that it's going to be around for the next 7 years. I said, tough luck for the poor consumer. They're going to keep on getting the logo for the next 7 years. And afterwards, he told me, you know what? You make sense. Okay. So I'm trying to give you this information. If you are looking to buy that Rolex GMT Jubilee Pepsi with the red and blue ceramic bezel, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been thinking of buying that watch, buy it after Tuesday. I said it wrong. Buy it after Monday. April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day. You buy it if you want to buy it. If it discontinues, let's continue on. It's another whole year they're going to have to flim-flam you. And if it gets discontinued, the watch is going to die. You understand? It's a sucker's bet, ladies and gentlemen. I bet none of your favorite Muppet Boiler Room secondary gray watch market channels and dealers ever told you this, right? You know that? Man, Sweet Kid Kino knows too much. I mean, he knows too much. He's for real, ladies and gentlemen. Sweet Kid Kino's unbelievable. He knows too much about the business industry of watches, He knows the dark side. Kino's from the streets. Kino era delincuente. Kino, yo no dije nada malo. Yo dije que tú antes estabas en el traqueteo. Kino was in el traqueteo, in the streets, in the corners, in Fordham Row in New York, in the Bronx, hanging in the corners with a Schaefer beer. It's the truth, we're that kind of people, but we know too much. And we're giving you the information, ladies and gentlemen. We're giving you the information so you won't get flim-flam and fleeks by all these hoodwinks and hucksters. Because, ladies and gentlemen, they see you as cow tippers. They see you as possum kickers. You don't want to be known as a possum kicker, guys. You don't want to be known as a cow tipper or a window licker or a crayon eater or a tomato can. You understand me? Or a lollipop sucker. I hope, I'm making some kind of sense to you guys, because, it's unbelievable. But it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do what I do best and what you guys pay for, which is exactly crumb bumps, what you like the best is the watch market update, what those flim-flammers and hoodwinks won't dare to tell you, we will, because we're stupid like that, We're stupid. We do this because we like to do it. We like to serve. Like serving for the Almighty, we serve for you guys. And what do we get? The short end of the stick. But that's all right. That's all right. You guys been milked already. You guys have been milked for too long by, Deputy Boxing Black Eyes, the Walrus Fat Bastard, the Hungry Hippo, Mr. Magoo, Big Pun and Heavy D, the two Jehovah Witness brothers. Unbelievable, Unbelievable. The two toddler body brothers out of Miami, Florida. You guys have been hoodwinked for too long, buying, all these raffles, buying sweepstakes, buying all these fantasies and all these wet dreams. Do you guys know what a wet dream is? I'm not going to tell you. You Google it. You guys have been too long mesmerized by all these hucksters into believing the Red Gold fast car, the Montclair sweater, the Supreme hoodie, ripped jeans, Nike, Louis Vuitton sneakers, steak dinners, with the guy with the glasses, the white t-shirt, the Patek, and he puts a bone in your mouth and he pulls it out. You like that. And the sushi, you like, that's what you guys like. And, we got the end, the end of the rope, unbelievable. We got the end of the rope. What can I say? You like that Walrus fat bastard, you know? You guys want to keep on maintaining their service, their Ferraris and Lambos, and those cars, those G wagons. I don't know what wagon here, G wagon here, Cherokee. I don't know the el tipo de Mercedes Benz, el carro ese, the G wagon, a G. And so we get the short end of the stick, and that's fine. We understand that. We understand that we're not worth your time, but you're here. We got 24. We got 24 organic subscribers watching this channel. It's unbelievable. What can I say? Look at that. There it goes. Look at that. Kilo. Wicked. Wicked mandó 2 euros. 2 euros. Thank you very much, Wicked, for that super chat. Thank you very much. Ahí tiene para la fórmula, my baby. Kino's going to be a father soon. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go into the watch market update. Thank you very much, Wicked. We're going to go into the watch market update because this is what you guys pay for, and we're going to give it to you the way it is. I'm going to give it to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been telling you for some time that Richard Mille watches are dead in water. Richard Mille watches is what Alain Cyberstein was at one moment. You had that producer from Miami, Stefan Emilio, Stefan Gloria. They were masters buying that Cyberstein watch, and then they let that one go, and they went into Frank Mueller. Frank Mueller. Then they went to Jacob, and then Hublot. All these watches, and now we have Richard Mille. And ladies and gentlemen, Richard Mille it's over. Está descojonado. I mean, if you were banking on that, on that watch, you're in some trouble. You are in some trouble. And I'm going to talk to you about a watch that's called the Richard Mille RM6101 Johann, black, fully black, like Ed Harris's, hat. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Entonces terminó, papi. Entonces terminó. There's no more space for these, these toy watches. It's no more, or it's gold or something unbelievable, but none of this, I don't want to hear about, that it has a material of NTP, STP, STD. I think STD stands for STD, lo que la mujer coge, STD, lo que la mujer, the woman get STD. They have all these materials, like I said, STP, STD, NTP, whatever it is. This is the Johann Blake. 100 pieces were made on this watch, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. Fully, it's an unbelievable watch. And this watch, ladies and gentlemen, was over $550,000. And this thing is dropping faster than Billy Boy's pants in an Arkansas farmhouse, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to tell you the retail because it's already under retail, ladies and gentlemen. So there's no need for that no more. But I am going to tell you, all these lollipop suckers and cow tippers and possum kickers out there, Richard Mille watches are dead. And I'm going to tell you, don't pay for that Richard Mille RM6101 Johann Blake. 100 pieces worldwide. 100 pieces. Unbelievable. That gentleman from Beverly Hills, I call him Toupee Wigman, he's like 80 years old. He wears flower shirts, skin tight pink, jeans, pointy green shoes, purple belt. He had that watch. He was going crazy with that watch. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you, don't pay for that watch. You do yourself a favor and protect yourself from getting fleeced and flim-flam. It's over $550,000. Unbelievable. Don't pay more than $211,000 and bang! Unbelievable. You stay away from Richard Mille watches. Vas a perder la casa. You're going to lose your house. I know what I'm telling you. The next one, ladies and gentlemen, is another one, a big boy watch. Richard Mille. Unbelievable, these Richard Mille watches. The Richard Mille RM055. Unbelievable, this watch. This is an unbelievable watch. Excuse me, it's not the RM055. It's the RM035, excuse me. They call this watch the baby Nadal. You know, the Nadal, that el tenista, el español de España, Spain, tennis player, ya sabe, ¿verdad? Tennis player, It's unbelievable. Richard Mille, RM035, baby Nadal. This is an unbelievable, aluminum alloy, skeletonized. It's an unbelievable watch. If I tell you the price that this watch was going for at one moment, you're not going to believe me. So I'm not going to tell you because you're not going to believe me. Sí, como $700,000. Sí, 700,000. Exacto. Kino was saying like $700,000. I don't know, but it can be that too. But I'm going to tell you, don't pay for that baby Nadal. You do whatever you want. Does anybody know what I'm going to say for you not to pay for that baby Nadal? Don't be a cow tipper. That's right. Stop being possum kickers. Stop being possum kickers, ladies and gentlemen. Voice it out. This is my new catchphrase. This is my new catchphrase. And you're going to hear every single watch channel say now cow tipper and possum kicker. Sweet Kikino is the brains behind this channel. But don't pay for that baby Nadal. Don't pay more than $164,000 and dapping. Uno más, ¿verdad? Uno más. Dapping. ¿Verdad? Dapping. One more. You dead. Richard Mille watches are dead, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another Richard Mille. We have a Richard Mille RM11. Roberto Mancini. You ever heard of Mancini? This is unbelievable, this Roberto Mancini, it's an unbelievable. It's a figure, all this guy, that Richard Mille was always looking for people, Formula One drivers, tennis players, soccer coaches, soccer players, all that kind of stuff. But that's over. Watch might be dead. And Richard Mille watches are dead in water, floating in a backyard pool like this. Dead. You do whatever you want, ladies and gentlemen, but the watch market is dead. And this Roberto Mancini was being sold and was being paraded in all those watch shows, that will come from Mexico, Colombia, like that. It's unbelievable. They will call that watch, what they will call Richard Mille watches? They will call it the money transfer wristwatch. Money transfer. You get on a plane and you transfer $450,000, $500,000. I bet you guys didn't know that either, huh? I bet you guys didn't know that Richard Mille watches were being used as, wire transfer wristwatches. Now, you didn't know that, right? You know who told me that? You know who showed me that? Sweet Kikino, the brains behind this channel. Muy inteligente, papi. He fixed his hat, It gives me power. I talk to you guys. Richard Mille watches was to money transfer money around the whole world. You got on a plane with your family of 5. You put a Richard Mille on your wrist. You put a Richard Mille on your wife. You put a Richard Mille on your daughter, a Richard Mille on your son, and a Richard Mille on your maid, your housemaid. And you will land. You will land from Dubai and JFK in New York. And you will get down out of the plane, right through customs, and all that with $6 million in watches. And you will go to 47th Street, the Diamond District, and just let them go there. And buy your son an apartment in the city and send him to NYU or Columbia. Bet you guys didn't know that, huh? You guys didn't know that. I make it funny for you guys. I make it nice so you guys can relax. Do I drop knowledge? Just show me. Give me a thumbs up if I drop knowledge or not. Come on, tell me. I'm gonna drink a little water. Or give me a thumbs up. No saben nada, papi. Están perdidos. Están perdidos. It's the money transfer watch, papi. I'm telling you, it's the money transfer watch. And that Roberto Mancini was at one moment $500,000. You know what $500,000 is? You guys don't know what $500,000 is? You Google it because I'm not going to tell you. It was at one moment $500,000. And ladies and gentlemen, you can't even get off no more in JFK Airport in New York City and go to 47th Street no more because that watch doesn't cost $500,000 no more. Don't pay for that watch and you do whatever you want. You do whatever you want, ladies and gentlemen, but don't pay for that watch. Does anybody know? That's right. You tell them, Matt, listen and learn. I'm telling you what these watches were used for. You know, it's the underworld. Unbelievable. These people don't believe me. You guys don't believe me because I just make jokes. I'm a joke. They see me as a comedian. But inside my comedian, I'm telling you so many truths that you guys can't handle it. You know? Remember the movie? You just can't handle the truth. That's who you guys are. Because you guys are a bunch of possum kickers and cow tippers and window lickers and tomato cans and crumb bums. But don't pay for that Roberto Mancini. Don't pay more than $137,000 and bang! Dead. Dead. And Palmolive dish lickers. That's right. That's what I got to tell you. The only one that's going to drop you. Listen, if you want to become a dealer, a watch dealer, you don't have to pay no memberships out there to these, to those people out there, this guy, that guy. You come to our channel, we give it to you for free. We give it to you for free. Now you know what Richard Mille watches were used for. Richard Mille and his partner, they found the right place. They went to Asia and over there. You know how many billionaires are in Asia? Like 1,140 billionaires. And those people don't like to pay taxes. They don't like to pay taxes. So they put on a Richard Mille on the wrist and fly from Dubai, from where? From where, wherever it is, to JFK, to 47th Street, and here's the watch I paid. And those days are over, Poppy. They're over. I mean, you guys do whatever you want. You guys do whatever you want. Ladies and gentlemen, our next watch is Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore. Stainless steel with a 42 millimeter casing, with a rubber, it's unbelievable. It's a Tiffany dial, Every watch that has a little blue on it's a Tiffany dial, And this is an unbelievable looking watch. It's a chrono watch, it's a chrono watch. And the retail price of that watch is $39,000. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys do whatever you want. You guys do whatever you want, but don't pay for that watch. You do whatever you want. Do whatever you want with your money. It's your money. You do whatever you want. If you want to continue maintaining Deputy Boxing Black Eyes channel, that's up to you. And if you want to keep on maintaining the Warris Fat Bastard, with his raffles and his sketch, that's up to you. And also the Hungry Hippo, Mr. Magoo, Big Pun and Heavy D, the Jehovah Witness brothers, the two toddler body brothers out of Miami, that's up to you. But don't pay for that AP. Don't pay for that AP. Don't pay for it. This Tiffany won't pay more than $38,000. And bang! You do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Our next watch is another AP Royal Oak Offshore. Stainless steel, orange dial. Unbelievable. Rubber strap, chrono. Reference number 26703. Unbelievable looking watch, ladies and gentlemen. It's an unbelievable. It has a rotating bezel. It has a see-through, visible, crystal glass. You can see the movement in the back and all that good stuff. It's an unbelievable looking watch. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you do whatever you want, but don't pay for that beautiful AP Royal Oak Offshore stainless steel, 42 millimeter orange dial, orange rubber. It's an unbelievable watch. Won't pay more than $24,900. And bang! Ladies and gentlemen, guys, I want you to know something. There are also some AP Royal Oak Offshores that they're very, very popular. And they're holding a little bit their pricing, the hype, So look into it, right? Our next one is an AP Royal Oak Offshore. Stainless steel, 42 millimeter. They call this the Las Vegas edition. Las Vegas edition, with a ceramic bezel. Black. It's unbelievable with a black strap with red stitching, red stitching on it. It's an unbelievable looking time machine, ladies and gentlemen. And this watch, I'm going to have to tell you the truth. You do whatever you want, but don't pay for this watch, for this Las Vegas edition, fully black, Don't pay more than $17,900 and dropping. Do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. You keep on maintaining these people. That's all right. Ladies and gentlemen, here's another watch for you. It's another AP Royal Oak, stainless steel, 41 millimeter. White dial, chrono. Reference number 26240, 50th anniversary. It says 50th anniversary and the rotate, the rotor that goes around. Sí, la cosa que da vuelta así, que da vuelta. Ese reloj. It's unbelievable. 50th anniversary. This watch at one moment was over $80,000, $90,000, in the Corona beer era, Unbelievable. The last of the Mohicans before they can give you the logo, And people were going crazy buying that watch because they had the 50th anniversary rotor, going around in circles, Unbelievable. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you do yourself a favor, but don't pay for that beautiful AP Royal Oak stainless steel 41 millimeter white dial chrono, reference number 26240, 50th anniversary, with a retail price of $38,500. I mean, you do whatever you want, but don't pay more than $44,000 and right? That's all I got to tell you. You do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Our next watch is an AP Royal Oak, Unbelievable. It's extra thin, 39 millimeter. Reference number 16202, blue dial. Retail price is $36,000, ladies and gentlemen. At one time, this watch, this AP with a blue dial, was over $90,000. Over $90,000 with that blue dial, This is the one that took over the 15202 stainless steel with the blue dial. Now it's the 16202 with a blue dial, extra thin. And it was up there, $85,000, $90,000. Unbelievable time machine. Let's be honest. Unbelievable time machine. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I've been analyzing this watch, and this watch has been like this. Okay, like this, because the watch market is dead. And there's no money in the street. No dinero. Don't pay for that watch, and you do whatever you want. Don't pay for that watch more. It is gorgeous. Don't pay for that watch more than $57,000 and dropping. You heard what the retail price is, right? You heard what the retail price is, $36,000. And I'm telling you, don't pay more than $57,000. That watch still has room to keep on dropping, right? You do whatever you want. Our next watch is a Vacheron Constantin Overseas stainless steel, the 7900, V dual time, 41 millimeter, silver dial. Man, it's incredible. This is, to me, one of the best made watches out there. Craftsmanship-wise, movement-wise, I mean, they're ahead of the game. But for some reason, Vacheron Constantin cannot, hold on to those prices. It is dropping daily. This is an unbelievable watch. Silver dial. Unbelievable. Beautiful watches. But they cannot hold the prices. The Overseas, 41 millimeter. Retail price is $30,900. And at one moment, you can, the price for that watch was $50,000, $55,000. In the Corona era, the Corona beer era, $55,000. And ladies and gentlemen, don't get scared, but the watch market is dead. And this is a 2022. This is a 2022. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to tell you the truth. Don't pay for that beautiful Vacheron Constantin Overseas dual time, stainless steel, silver dial. Don't pay more than $18,000 and done. Dead. Do whatever you want, but it's dead. This is another one that really bugs me out too, because I've been talking to you about that every watch brand was getting into the Panda, the original Panda, as you know, was the Rolex, right? And you had Panda, Audemars Piguet, you have Panda, you have different Pandas, but this is a Panda from Vacheron Constantin. Vacheron Constantin, Chrono, Panda, Black dial with the white gauges. Unbelievable. You know, it was the opposite, you know? Has the black dial with the white gauges, you know? And they called it the Panda. And this watch was all the way, man. It was people were getting logo left and right. You know, people were getting logo left and right, just in case you missed it. You know, they were getting logo, you know, logo everywhere. And ladies and gentlemen, this watch was up there, man. It was a big, big, you know, this guy was a big, you know, unbelievable watch. It was a dinosaur, you know, unbelievable. 85, $75,000 because it was also considered, you know, a panda. And ladies and gentlemen, you know, it's incredible. The 5500V with a retail price of $35,600, ladies and gentlemen. And we're gonna have to tell you the truth, and you do whatever you want, but don't pay for that Bacheron Constantine Overseas Chrono Panda. Don't pay more. Don't pay more than $22,000 and nothing. Which Mikey did. You know, I like you. Like this. Somebody put a logo up there for me. Come on. Somebody, anybody, just one logo. Put it up there. Put it up there. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about another watch. There was another, you know, sucker's bet. We're going to be talking about the Rolex stainless steel Sky Dweller. Listen and learn. Listen and learn. The Rolex stainless steel Sky Dweller with a blue dial with an oyster bracelet. 42 millimeter. Reference number 326934. It was over in that Corona era, over $35,000. Over $35,000. Unbelievable. What a bunch of lollipop suckers and window lickers out there. Unbelievable. And I said that the retail price is $15,600, over $35,000. Do yourself a favor and listen to what I'm saying, and you know, protect yourself from these flim flammers. But don't pay for that watch more. And I mean this. We're talking about full set. We're talking about full set. Don't get the logo. Don't get the logo. We're talking about full set. You ready? That's it. That's it, Alex. Don't pay more than $17,600 and copy. You do whatever you want. It's your money. You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. Ladies and gentlemen, there's another watch here. It's another Rolex. And this watch at one moment in the Corona era, whether you want to believe it or not, this watch went all the way up to $265,000. I know a lot of you must be new here to the channel or new to the watch, you know, collecting, you know, industry, and it's hard for you to believe these crazy numbers that you're hearing, but they're true, ladies and gentlemen. They're true. There was a lot of people with SBA loans, PPP loans, government grants, stimulus checks, unemployment checks, protection, unemployment check protection. You know, the government will give you checks to protect your employees, you know? Unbelievable. It's crazy what they were doing, you know, money galore. They were just giving money away to anybody that signed up. You got money. It was unbelievable. Me and Sweet Kid Kino, we didn't get that opportunity. We wish we got on that bus, but we missed it, you know? Scouts honor. You gotta be truthful too, but we missed it, you know? But there were people out there getting PPP loans for 5 melons. You know what 5 melons is? If you don't know what 5 melons is, you Google it, because I'm not gonna tell you. And neither is Sweet Kid Kino. You know, we do enough dropping so much knowledge on you guys. We drop so much knowledge. And what do we get in return? We get the short, you know, the short end of the stick. While you guys keep on celebrating Deputy Boxing Black Eyes, and his sidekick, Jiminy Cricket with the Chia Pet spray can hair, the Walrus Fat Bastard, you know what I'm saying? Big Pun Heavy D, the 2 Jehovah Witness brothers, the 2 Toddler Body brothers, they were doing, they're still doing, it's incredible how people, son inútil, buying these raffles for $4.95, $10, and what do they give you? You know what they give you? Logo. because that's what you like, the logo. But that's fine. It is what it is. We understand. We're stupid like that. But ladies and gentlemen, that Rolex Daytona with a meteorite dial, yellow gold, unbelievable. Reference number just in case you want to look for it is the 116508. Ladies and gentlemen, this watch was over $250,000. A quarter of a melon, a quarter of a melon, watermelon, a quarter of a melon. Believable, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, this watch that I'm being offered is fully sticker with a barcode. All new stock. All new stock. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, don't pay. That's right. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, don't pay for that Rolex Daytona meteorite dial. Yellow gold, 40 millimeter. At one moment it was over $250,000. Do yourself a favor and don't pay for that reference number 116508. Don't pay more than $86,000. And dropping! That watch is dropping. It's dangerously dropping. If you get involved with that watch, vas a perder las nalgas por ser lambón. You know what lambón is? If you don't know what lambón is, you Google it. You got to stop being sapos. You know what a sapo is? You know what a sapo is? I'm not going to tell you. But I'm going to tell you. You cannot continue being turtles. You know what happened to the turtle for believing too much in the scorpion. Understand me? You know what happened to the turtle for believing too much in the scorpion. And you guys believe too much in the scorpion. Telling you. Do whatever you want. Ladies and gentlemen, there's another watch here that you guys were going bananas with for the 2 months ago. The Patek Philippe stainless steel Nautilus 5712. Fully stainless steel. Blue dial. 40 millimeter. Has a retail price of $51,850. And when they discontinued, you guys went bananas. You guys were believing everything. You guys were a bunch of possum kickers. Possum kickers, cow dippers. You guys were unbelievable. Crumb bums. And this watch went all the way up. This is just 2 months ago. It went all the way up to $140,000. This watch, you can already find it in auctions because it doesn't move. You know why it doesn't move? Because there's no more SBA loans, no more PPP loans, no more government grants, stimulus checks, protection, employment check protection. There's no more, papi. You got the logo now. Now you have to work for real, have real money for real. No more that freebie. Se terminó, papi. Por ser lambones. Por ser lambones. Usted no puede seguir de sapo. You guys cannot continue being possum kickers. I know what I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, don't pay for that 5712 Nautilus 40 millimeter, no matter what they tell you. You look in their face, this is what I got for you. And I'm not even advising you to pay for it, but I'm just telling you. Don't pay for that 5712 Nautilus 40 millimeter blue dial. Don't pay more than $83,000 and bang! Watch Mikey did it. Kino! Lo hice bien, ¿verdad? He's dead. I know what I'm telling you. Go listen to those channels, Go listen to the fake Italian, flat top monkey eyebrows over there, within Italy, in Venice. Go listen to that guy, Go listen to, what's his name? ¿Cómo se llama el tipo ese? The English, the English elf. Go listen to the English elf, Go over there. They got some good news for you, Go listen to Eugene, Eugene, the Las Vegas, vagrant Buffalo Park Ranger, that he's ready to wax your sinus congestion for free. If you buy one of his ellipse or one of his gondola, one of those watches that he has, go over there. Go over there. Help him out. You do whatever you want. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our last watch of the day. This is a Patek Philippe white gold 5811 Nautilus. white gold, 5811 with a beautiful blue dial, 41 millimeter, with a retail price of $72,230. You know, you had that channel, that deputy, droopy butthole eyes with the Tweety Bird haircut. He has two names. You know, he has deputy boxing black eyes, and he has deputy droopy, butthole eyes with the Tweety Bird haircut. And he was saying at one moment, this watch, he was giving you subliminal messages. It's going to go all the way up to $275,000. Believable, that guy. Que clase gonorrea. What a gonorrhea. And people were going crazy, buying that watch, listening to them. But it couldn't withstand el palo, it couldn't. It just started dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. 41 millimeter, blue dial, retail price $72,230. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you do whatever you want. When I finish this podcast, this is a podcast. You go to their channel, you go over there and you comb their hair, and you tell them we miss you. It's fine with us. But we're going to tell you, don't pay for that Patek, and I'm talking about full set, with all the bells and whistles. Stop being cow tippers, man. Stop being possum kickers. Don't pay for that watch. Don't pay for that Patek 5811 Nautilus 41 millimeter blue dial. Won't pay for it more than $125,000, and it's dropping, ladies and gentlemen. Dropping is dropping, ladies and gentlemen. Dropping is dropping, ladies and gentlemen. Be careful. Be careful with your children's tuition money. Be careful with your 401k. Be careful with that house that your grandmother left you. Don't give it away to these flim-flammers. Give it away to UNICEF. Give it away to the homeless. Give it away to animal shelter. But don't give it to those flim-flammers and hoodwinks who have been, giving you the logo for too long. That's all I got for you guys today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you learned something from this show. You learned what's happening around, with the watch show in New Orleans. It was dead in water. That New Orleans show was dead in water. They went to Duval Street. I don't know that street over there where the people, they throw the bees. The people, and they were like, the girls were like that to you, and they show you everything. They went over there. They didn't want to sell no watches. There was nobody to flim-flam, so they had to go. They have to go over there, and they have to go, to a bakery. They have bakery with a lot of powder, and they eat over there. I used to go eat there with my wife. When my daughter used to study in Loyola, we used to go there. We would go there at least twice a year. We would go check on our daughter, when she was studying over there. Unbelievable, that daughter of mine. She came out unbelievable. And she used to go to the alligator booth. There was a place over there. She took me to drink beer. I left out of there crazy. I couldn't believe how these kids study over there in Loyola, but it's the truth, Unbelievable. When you have next to Loyola, you have Tulane, Tulane University, just in case, you want to know about that. So the show in New Orleans was in the Hilton, I don't know the name of the watch show, but it was a watch show in New Orleans yesterday, today, and it was dead in water, Bobby. It was dead. So they went over there, to drink beer and, and eat clams and laugh and all that good stuff, It was dead. And also the gentleman that told me that he believes that the Rolex GMT Jubilee Pepsi is going to be around for 7 more years. And I feel bad for you guys, because if that watch is going to be around for 7 more years, it's going to be 7 more years. They're going to be flim-flamming you, fleecing you, hoodwinking you, So, you know how I believe, the watch, while they keep on talking about being discontinued, they keep on giving you the logo. They keep on giving you the logo. And it goes in, and it goes in, and it goes in until it stays in. All right? Anyway, guys, we have a private watch group in my Facebook page is under my name, Juan Felipe Nieves. Go to About, and you'll find there Opusntime Watches. Lately, ladies and gentlemen, we've been kicking out people out of our private, watch group. We're kicking them out. Not me. I don't do that. Sweet Kikino and Samantha kick people out. You come to, try to, create some kind of, bad thing in the platform. Boom, no questions out. Pa' fuera, pa' la calle. Pa' casa el carajo. Pa' fuera. So try it, and maybe you guys will get accepted by Sweet Kikino and Samantha. All right, guys? Anyway, guys, like me and Sweet Cake Kino say every week, guys, thank you very much for supporting the channel. We really appreciate that. We really, really appreciate all of you. Just by you guys being here, you're supporting the channel, right, guys? Just don't forget, to, always subscribe to this channel. I always forget. Kino told me I have to say it from the beginning, but I'm a dodo bird. I forget to tell you, to in the beginning, subscribe to this channel. But subscribe to this channel and like the video and all that good stuff. Anyway, guys, take care and brush your hair.